We're back with the Kayo lineups, and today we're gonna have the new B side on Icebox, knives, flashes, and obviously grenades. So let's get right into it. So for the first Kayo lineup, we're gonna have one that covers the entirety of B side and is undestroyable, basically undestroyable. So we're gonna line up on this stone over here. So we're gonna go to the far left of the stone, try to get as far left as possible, and then we're gonna look up with our cursor, and we see this like snow on top here. And the first bump that has it, we're gonna aim at that, and then we're gonna go to the middle here. We don't go no further than the middle, so it basically now decides on you where you want to land it. So if you want to go more here, it will land more in the front. If you want to go more here, it lands more in the back. So we're gonna go in the middle of that, and you can see the knife goes perfectly over top here and lands on side B. Undestroyable basically, unless there's like, I don't know, some crazy AWP or just looking at that spot. But other than that, pretty much covers the entirety of the B side here, which is really cool. Alright, for the first grenade lineup, we have one for the default plant on the B side, and we're gonna line up with this new wall here. We're gonna go in this corner and we're gonna line up at this stone. Make sure that you're stuck in this wall, and then you're gonna line up perfectly with the edge of the stone like this, and then you're gonna aim at this part of the K with your knife icon. So the top of the knife icon has to be here, and then we're gonna do a very simple jump throw. So first spacebar and then throw the grenade, and you can see it lands very nicely on the default plant and covers it very nicely. Alright, so a little bit more risky but easy spot to throw this lineup from is in this corner over here. So for example, if you play a post plant and you stand in this position, you're stuck here, you can still throw this grenade. All you have to do is aim at this little like cross in the middle of this container here. Doesn't have to be super perfect, but just somewhere in the middle, and it will basically bounce off this edge and then come down to the default plant. It's a very nice nade, very easy to do, but obviously a little bit more risky to throw. Alright, for the next grenade, I have one for the newest plant spot, which is under the site, and it's a fairly common plant spot which people tend to use. And same thing, we're gonna line up in the same corner as we did here. So we're gonna lean against this wall, and then we're gonna aim at this stone. Doesn't have to be super perfect. And now we're gonna same thing, aim with the knife icon, and the top of the knife icon, we're gonna aim at this little corner of the hanging container here. So at this position right here, and then again we're gonna do a jump throw. It's a very simple throw, and it lands perfectly in this area over here. And as you can see, it covers like most of the area, it even covers like a little bit of the other areas there. And for this one, I also have a quick and fast one, but also a little bit more risky one. This time we're gonna not aim at this corner over here, we're gonna aim at this little like thing on the wall here. We're gonna aim at the bottom part of it, and if we throw, you can see it lands perfectly in this corner and covers these areas. You can throw it a little bit more to the left or to the right, depending on where the person planted, but mostly from experience, people plant in this area over here. And to end this up, I also have a very nice flashbang, which you can always use if you want to enter B side easy and safely with a flashbang. And this is throwing a flashbang at this corner where running from this position. So you come out here, and then you're going to aim at this part over here, and you're going to throw it. And you can see this flashbang basically bounces perfectly behind this box, flashes everybody that looks in this direction. And the most important part, it doesn't flash any of your teammates. So it's a very simple flash which you can do to enter side, very easy to throw, and super efficient to say the least.